GM, welcome to episode 5 of Predict Daily. I am your host, The Carpenter, and just The Carpenter today. No guests, just me today. Didn't end up going live yesterday. Had a sick kid. Well, so originally was going to go live in the morning, and then was looking for a guest, going to grab a guest, and then Clay and I were going to do a collab and do it around 6 p.m. our time because we're in the same time zone, which is Central Standard Time. And then was all ready to go. And then just like two of our kids ended up, they were kind of sick throughout the day, but it wasn't too bad. And then the middle girl, 7-year-old, and our 1-year-old boy decided to, vomit right after supper. Hold on, my light gets messed up. There we go. And then, so I had to help clean that up. And then Clay ended up going solo. So shout out to Clay for that. And again, shout out to Clay. I'm really happy that he's on the main channel now. Super awesome for him streaming with prediction markets and all that fun stuff. But anyways, get right into it because we only have 20 minutes, not even 20, 15 minutes until markets go or betting stops for this week or for these markets anyways. Didn't do this week. We'll kind of go over where I'm sitting at. Yeah, last week was horrible for me, right? So played it completely wrong. So right now I'm trying to get this better. So I was around like negative, I think 1,500. I think this will be positive for the week. I did exit some bets. We'll look at history here. So I sold out of some of these that I didn't think that, they were clearly at losses, but I sold out a lot of these, over the last 24 hours. One thing I messed up is I meant to buy more of these, but I was like, it was tired, right? I was super tired. And I meant to, I sold these on accident right after her post instead of buying more. Because I had bought her at 9x beforehand. So I meant to buy more and I ended up selling. So that's the one thing. I was like frantically trying to enter her market and ended up exiting her market because when I seen her post with noties on, I was in the process of exiting a bunch of markets just because I was like, okay, these aren't going to hit. Let's exit them, take our frags out. And then my body was still like in exit mode when I was trying to enter hers and clearly exited instead of entered. So I was super bummed about that. But I am still, I kept markets in, let's see here. So top 5, I think I'm doing relatively well in this week. Yeah. So we're up and these aren't even to resolution yet, right? These are just going to cash out at. So this one I should end up profiting quite a bit off of. I could cash out now for, a 1.8%, but why cash out for 1.8% when I should be able to get a 6.27%? I almost want to add to this. Let's see where he's at real quick. So he's right at the cusp. So I don't know if I'm comfortable adding to that. Oh, Lucas popped in here. Where's Lucas at? So we can get better odds for him, but Lucas did pop in here. There's 24 hours left. We're here to bet, right? So let's go with. So yeah, so this one I almost went out of earlier. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to risk 40. So in a market like this, I think, okay, so I was at a 2.02. Let's close this before I accidentally mess up and click something. So I got in for 50 for a 2.02 profit or multiplier. So I could, in case something crazy happens, I really thought about cashing this out, right? Because I can get out at 1.8% and secure those profits, right? And what I might actually do is let's secure. Yeah, so we'll secure 50%. So now if it hits, I'll still hit close to 50%. Actually, let's just close that out. Yeah, we'll close that out. Okay, so that's closed out. It's not worth risking because then that became to me, originally it was risking 50 for 100 and whatever, like 101 or 102 or 101 frags. So it was like a 1-to-1 risk reward, right? Well, then looking at it then, it was could secure 90. I had 90 I could cash out. So in that moment, I was risking 90 to earn 10. So that wasn't a good risk reward for me. So I decided to take that out, even though it's almost pretty much guaranteed that he's going to be in the top 5. But we've seen crazier things happen, right? I do kind of want to secure some of these, but I almost don't want to secure some of these. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. So I think he is going to remain in the top 5. Maybe we can pull. What did we originally bet? Like 93 on there. Let's see. Where's the... Maybe we'll pull out like 23 of them. We still have like 24 hours. Exactly 24 hours. 24 hours and 10 minutes left before these end. I do want to pull out some of those. Or no, we're going to leave those in. We're not taking any out. I believe in my boy Sherlock Holds. I am going to leave these in here. Or no, did I cash some of these out? Yeah, these are like horrible odds here. Or not odds, but like, yeah, I thought he was going to do better than he did. If anything, maybe I'll throw one in here if he puts a good, decent tweet out. Him, I definitely thought was going to do better than he did. I mean, he still could end up in the top 5. Clem, I don't even know why it has it like that. That's weird. Oh, wait, because I cashed him out earlier. Will Molka, I don't think he's gonna be able to get in the top 5. Let's see where he's at real quick. Actually, I don't really. What do we have? We have 10 minutes, so let's look at some other ones quick. Yeah, Will Molka. Molka, yeah, he like dove down. Here, we'll go like this. All right, we took those out. Let's see. Oh, Min changed his PFP. Let's see here. We don't want to secure anyone else's. Actually, I do want to see where Tyler's at real quick. Hold on. Overview. Tyler's right on the cusp, so we are going to keep Tyler's in. Yano is rocking this week. Speaking of, this is prediction daily. We don't need to be there. We'll talk about the actual core during deck building series on Saturday. But yeah, we have 8 minutes left. I want to look at. Oh, I might want to come here and see if we've got. Also, please like, comment, share, retweet, all the things. All the things. Let me retweet this myself. Good morning. I am live on the fan. Let's tag them. Fantasy top on for predict daily EP5. Yikes. EP5. And I know this isn't an ideal time with all there's a bunch of other much bigger podcasts on in the morning. But with the markets closing in 7 minutes, I definitely wanted to get on quick. Not closing, but betting closing, right? Come hang out with, or just say, just come hang out. There we go. I fucked that one again. Oh, pardon me. Pardon the F-bomb. My little dude's behind me. I'm live on All right, we supposed to that. That's good. All right, so let's go back to this real quick. All right, this will probably be a little bit shorter one today, which generally they're supposed to only be 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, as they are a daily thing. But they've always ran for about 45 minutes to an hour. Also, anyone that has, I guess we'll go through this stuff, like talking non-market stuff, or not market stuff, but stuff that's not pressing afterwards. Let me know in the comments if you guys Any of if any of you um like how you guys have done any bets that you are looking at taking right now, um, or any of those types of things. I want to see no one's commented yet, so we're good. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else I want to kind of exit or enter. Tyler could be there. Yeah, I just put a flyer on this and the no, like way late in the tournament, hoping that maybe they just didn't make it, but it clearly was going to. I've got this. Ooh, this is one I might want to take out. Who's so King of the North? Maybe I should take this someone else. Well, is this C guy someone who could win? Who else is in the top 5? So Fran's buying someone else, so that's good. Maybe I'll pile some more into someone else here at 4x. I got some pretty good odds on that already. See what happens if we just do one frag ski on that. Then not much. Why won't it let me? Oh yeah, because I actually got to pick the market again. Someone else. Punk's on here, right? Yeah, so Punk. So it's literally we're betting on this guy winning. Oh, they're basically tied. I am definitely doing that. Make sure he's not actually up here. He's not, so we're good. Yeah, so we're literally betting on him winning. King of the North. What's King of the North? Maybe I'll put some on him as well. 4-9. I feel like that's pretty good there. What if we put so it's 4-8, 4-9, 405, 450. We'll put 50 on him. There. So then, like, I feel like if either of those win, it covers that, right? So I got 4-1 odds on both of those. Those 250s I put in. So if either of those win, I'm actually up 2x. Right? Because I put in 100 and I ended up making 400 frags, so I'm up 2x, right? So, yeah, G-Gen math or whatever. Yeah, okay, I like that. So that's that for now. And then we have shout out to Esso for posting in the Discord. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I need to get that tag out of the back of my head. Anyways, we are. Oh, they close in 3 minutes. I need to get back on track. Click on squirrel. What do we have here? Rank number 1. Yeah, so this one I was sitting pretty good in until, let me make my gain set right. Until last, Mr. Greg and Mrs. Kate decided to go ham. But I do have bets on both of them except for Greg. Like, but see, I was sitting really good here. And then here is where I put a bunch of flyers in early on in the tournament, right? Or not even in the tournament, like before. And my thought process is this one I probably shouldn't have taken, right? For at 90 odds, that's not the greatest. Like ICOBs, I end up like scaling into him at some like decent odds. And but I definitely should have waited a bit longer because like some of these ones you see that are in the multiples, like where was it? Yeah, so like 1500 at Clem, and this was way before. This was like pre-tournament, and so it was nice getting. I scaled into a really nice position here. Nice position. It's 9 frags, but it, could have. He still could run it up, right? Which would be nice. So, Clem, if you're watching this, 1, let's get you on the show, and 2, which I still haven't DM'd you yet, Clem, but I need to, about getting you on the show. So, but yeah, no, yeah, it would have been 1553 frags. So that's a good return. But yeah, Kate, if Kate wins, I am think I should maybe take some of this out just to like secure a little bag. Now let's take the one. Like, so only bet one, right? Bet one frag. So just take one frag out. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. That's one frag. We're leaving it. Yeah, so we're leaving our one frag. And really, as long as, because we're down a lot, actually. Well, no, if anyone wins, so if either of these two win, I will be in profit on this Adama. So I bet 250. Oh crud. The market's already closed. Yeah, they closed. That's all right. I wasn't gonna take any more out, I don't think. Well, actually close in seconds. Let's see who'll get me in here. Come on, baby. Work faster, computer. Part of me wants, oh, he's definitely in the 5, but part of me wants to like pull some out of him. I did want to add a little more here. Oh shoot. No, we're not cashing that out because he could still run. Him in the top 5, we might as well just, oh shit. I shouldn't have been messing around. That's what I wanted to do, was be putting this stuff in. Like, these are the bets. Like, so what I'm gonna do better next week is right before it cuts off. One, I'm gonna make sure to go live. Actually, next week's gonna be hard to go live right when this stuff ends. I have a really busy week next week during this time. That's why I usually get up at 1 a.m., which I did this morning. I skipped the gym this morning to do some clipping and stuff for this stream, and was messing around on StreamYard as well, or not StreamYard, Streamlabs. But ouch. Yeah, so next week the streams will be, so the remainder of this week they'll be early like this, or like not early, but throughout the day because I'm open this whole week. Next week they'll be either super early morning at EST, or they will be around 4 Central Time. So probably, or we'll say 5 Central Standard Time. So it'd be 6 Eastern Time. Again, I'll try to do 2 in the morning 1 week, and then so 1 week I'll do 2 in the morning, 3 at night. The next week I'll do 3 in the morning, 2 at night. Kind of flip flop them. But this week definitely going to try and hit the middle range times, kind of like this, or because I mean when I say early in the morning EST, I mean like really early, like 3 a.m. EST, 4 a.m. EST, to try and hit some of the non-US times, and then the afternoon ones, early evening ones are 4 to hit the US times, like when people are off work, and try and test those 2 time zones, or time slots. And then also I'm not competing with other big streamers and big platforms that are on X at that time. But also here, let's do this real quick. Streams. Yeah, if you have any questions, like I don't know why I just went straight to any questions or concerns. Daily. Yeah, let me know who you'd want on. This was going to say earlier, and then I kind of went squirrel, because I needed to figure out the other stuff, like actually deal with the prediction markets ending, but and try and get bets in and out, which we just took out. We didn't really put any more in, which I'm kicking myself for now. But okay, yeah, so we're sitting pretty good here now. Yeah, so this one we're up 226%. But also, I'm saying, if there's anyone who, see, this is what I need to start doing. Like, Pavel's a genius. Like, that's what I gotta start doing, is holding back frags for at the end, right? So Franz and they're both what they're doing. Franz and Pavel, they're putting in loads of frags at like really good position sizes at like almost guaranteed or like it's pretty guaranteed that like Bold Leonidas is not going to be in the top 5, right? Like it could happen, but it's very unlikely at this point. So that's like a free 286 frags that Pavel's getting there. Just like it's really unlikely that Kate, being a smaller account than Adam or especially Greg, even Lucas, right, is and hitting the numbers she's hit, which is awesome. And speaking of which, literally forecasted her posting saying, this I which I should have bet more on it, but I was saying in the deck building series, I really think that Kate could take off, right? Because this week being New Year's, that last week of December, with her account size and how viral she can go. So need to clip that next to her when the tournament ends, kind of where she ends up. And I need to do more clips like that from the fantasy main page and stuff. So, but yeah, anyways, I digress. These guys, what they're saying, or like I was saying there, is they go through and like France here is pretty much guaranteed that Kate's going to be in the top 5, right? And so him getting 401 frags here while only risking 600 is really good. You see Coley, aka Godric, here putting no. This one makes me a little nervous because we seen what happened last week. He wasn't in the top 5 at all last week, and then all of a sudden, boom, he came and ended up winning with a post. So he definitely has that, haymaker, haymaker, aka like Hail Mary, banger potential. So I would definitely, I don't feel as comfortable with that, but I mean, I can also see the reason for it. But yeah, it's I need to do better at that next week, doing stuff like that, getting in there. But yeah, like I was saying, if there's anybody you'd like to see as a guest on the show, go ahead and tag them or reach out to me in DMs and let me know who you'd like to see see on, whether it's a player, whether it's someone you would like, whether it's a hero, whether it's a player, whether it's anyone, right? Let me know, and I'll try and get them on. And want to keep making this bigger and better each episode, each week, right? Gonna mess around with the overlay a bit more. I just realized when I did this one this morning, I forgot to change the caption underneath. It still says Boxing Day. I guess the Can Adam reclaim number 1 still is relevant to this. It's just no longer Boxing Day. Kind of went over copy trading, and we definitely talked about the top 5. So, I mean, it's relevant. I just don't like it. And also, I'm going with like the color schemes now to kind of make it pop more. But yeah, this is, let me check. And real quick, also, Pavel's cooking this week because Pavel here on the prediction markets, he's crushing, right? And then also we have King of the Hill. He's taking, like, it's a tie, but it's him, right? So he's looking like he's gonna take home the whole pie if it were to end now. And then also we have Vis-a-Vis or Vasavi, however it's pronounced. I did reach out to him via comment on one of his posts. I probably need to scroll through again. I don't believe he commented back. I'll look. Maybe it got lost in the noties if he did. Trying to get him on. I don't know. I'm sure he wouldn't dox his face. Maybe if he wanted to dox his voice. Even if he didn't, like I've had people on streams in the past on like my personal page where they just use a voice changer. I know Zach XBT uses a voice changer when he does his streams because just to respect privacy. So anyone that does want to come on that doesn't want to dox their face or voice, we have ways around that. So but then again, if you don't want to come on due to just whatever, I also respect that. But yeah, I definitely want to get, like, I know Fran said he doesn't do streams, which I respect that. So gonna cover his stuff through kind of like do his like vicariously, like just through his stuff, and kind of cover it. But he is like a Giga Brain. We've had Paddleball on. I'm gonna keep trying to get him on every week. HK and Crab. I think I'm gonna try to get Crab on tomorrow or Friday. Probably HK and Crab together, or just Crab by himself, whichever. I definitely want to get. I'd like to get a hero on this week. If not, definitely gonna shoot for trying to get a hero a week moving forward, starting next week. Ideally, could get once we get a couple more weeks in, getting a couple heroes on a week. Alrighty, well, I can't believe it. We actually were able to knock this episode out in just under 30 minutes. So I was able to stick for the first time in 5 episodes to the scheduled plan of between 20 and 30 minutes for the stream. We're at 26 minutes. So yes, please comment, like, share, all the things. And we will see you tomorrow. Probably shoot a little later for tomorrow's episode, as again, this isn't the most ideal time as we are competing with, we're right around the time of, the Daily Bone on X, of some of the, dang it, I'm having a brain fart. Modern Market time was, not long ago. So, I mean, there's a lot of other ones that are on right now. So we'll probably go a little later, maybe 3 hours later than we went today. Shoot more for around that noonish time, EST. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Comment, like, share, make sure you're following the main page. And then if you want to as well, follow at The Carpenter, which is my page. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, share, make clips. Also, on that note, anyone actually looking for clippers, so definitely, if you're interested in clipping, start clipping all these, any of the Fantasy Top streams, clip them, push them out, and yeah, let's see some clips. And if they're really good, maybe can't try and get you guys some frags or something. So yeah, definitely needing. I don't have as much time to clip now, doing 6 to 7 streams a week. But luckily I do have a little bit of backlog of clips I need to push as well. So, all right. Before I end up going over the 30 minutes, again, like, comment, share. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.